Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, with the Rhino, we're looking at beer. Today's beer is from Malty, which is just down the street and around the corner. This is Shitty Gift, and it's a New England Pale Ale with Galaxy and Chinook hops at 6% alcohol. Shitty Gift. So first and foremost, the Shitty Gift has the girl in like the Argyle sweater. Then if you keep spinning it, it's Shitty Gift, like Schitt's Creek, Shitty Gift. Fairly fresh. This was a very recent canning. I hate people that use the bows and all that. Way too much work. I'm just going to rip the paper anyway. So we'll leave the Argyle sweater facing out. I don't know if you can even see it up there. We will do a quick little read-see and see what's going on here. We have 111 people have tapped it in with review, with markings, and they gave it a 3.91 out of 5. 2 people on my friends list on Untapped have done this for a 4.13, which means I'm guessing somebody gave it a 4 and somebody gave it a 4.25. Multinational Brewing Microbrewery, Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Made with Galaxy and Chinooks. How could this ever be a shitty gift? And they spelled shitty as in shitty, like not Schitt's Creek. Like, would you like to see this in your stocking in the morning? Yup, me too. Well, I actually don't know if I'd like to see this in my... Well, okay. If I hadn't had this before, sure, I'd like to wake up and see this in my stocking. Once I've had it, now that I'm having it, I'm not 100% sure if I'd want to see it in my stocking yet or not. We'll find out. We'll find out. We will find out. Pierre Olivier untapped this at home a year ago and gave it a 4. Bitsy untapped this at home 2 years ago and gave it a 4.25. Okay. Let's get to the beer, shall we? We shall. I'm sorry. We will make this work. Where I get my my budsy in on this with us. Let's pour. It's going to be hazy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be funky. It's going to be slunky. Hopefully it's not skunky. Well, with Chinook and Galaxy, it shouldn't be skunky, but you never know what you're going to get, right? You never know what you're going to... That is hazy crazy. That's like me looking around at work. I'm like, I don't see a shit. I can't see anything. That's bright white head. Holy shit, that's more head than I've gotten in my life. Like, look at that. Look at that. I really like that art. I've always wanted to get one of the Argyle sweaters that has like my family Argyle cresting. But they're fucking so expensive. There is a Snap Crackle Pop, but it's not nearly good enough to get rid of this head anytime soon. That is pillowy. Like, I don't want to touch my beer, but I bet. Ooh, I can't even feel it. It feels me. It's coming away, but I don't feel it. It's so soft. Oh, look. I've seen that before. Hazy crazy, golden color. Sent from the glass. Here's the thing, right? We're using fairly older hops, and a hazy New England IPA or just New England Pale Ale isn't that old of a beer where I guess like I'm expecting Citra or Mosaic or something. I think the Chinook is what's setting me off here. And even smelling it, the Chinook is setting me off. It's giving me curl up in the corner and cry vibes. That's what it's giving me. It's fetal position. Oh my god, what am I ingesting? But I haven't even drank it yet. But that's the vibes I'm getting from the Chinook on the nose. I mean, I'm getting a nice bit of like sweet citrus and actually a tiny bit of berry note from the Galaxy, but I'm getting that slight bit of pine, slight bit of just resininess on the nose, slight bit of grapefruit, all the just the more bitter and the grapefruit flesh and the grapefruit pith, the pith sent from the can. No, no. Okay. Do we have a meniscus for me? Oh, it's a little bit of a meniscus. We're above the rim of the glass. Okay. Ta-da. I really do like the Snap Crackle Pop, though. Ho, 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 motherfuckers. Let's try it. Cheers. Sorry, the longer I go without a reviewer with me, and it's been like 8 years, the more gruff I get. Well, it's been 8 years since we've had a regular reviewer with us. We've had guest reviews over the last 6 years. Just they're few and far between. Hopefully something works out between me and one of our viewers, who is also, I would say, a buddy. I don't know if he feels it. I would say a buddy. We are co-workers. I would say a buddy, though. I would. I would say it's probably a good thing that we didn't grow up in the same city or anything like that, because shenanigans could have happened. Cheers. Okay. It's a good beer. It's a good beer in that it's 6% alcohol. It's a beer. And there's no brewing faults in it. That being said, would I be excited to have this in my stocking? No. But am I not excited about it being in my glass? No. I like this. I don't mind it. I wouldn't buy it again. They have a lot of beers I would buy again. I bought this today. And when I bought this, I bought 2 cans of beers that I've had before that I really enjoyed. Excuse me. And I bought 2 beers I haven't had. Again, it's a lot better for you if you can sell singles, because I mean, you can go in, you can try things, and you can buy things that you've already had. You move more beer and a lot more styles. Just saying, for the few breweries here in Saskatchewan that have not been outside of Saskatchewan, that don't understand that forcing me to pay almost $20 for a 4-pack of like 18-month-old Kolsch isn't going to help you sell that 18-month-old Kolsch. Just saying. And that's not these guys. These guys let you buy a single, so you be one of the probably half the breweries allow you to buy in singles, and half of them don't. Half of them still hold on to the mentality that this province seems to have about 4-packs and 4-packs only. And I can see that maybe if you're selling to a retailer, sell as 4-packs, but right from your brewery, tell me I have to buy 4, but let me mix and match my 4. We've gone on this long enough. Whatever. Cheers. Again, not anything bad about this beer, just not a beer that I would personally normally buy. And it's a style that's hit or miss for me. I either really like the style or I really don't. I think part of it, I have no problem with the malt profile. I like the nice caramelly notes. There's a little bit of bready biscuitiness on the back end. They're fairly muted, though. They're behind the hops. I don't like Chinook all that much. I don't use it for much. I don't usually brew with Chinook. Even when I was doing things with other breweries in Ontario, or I was doing things for the festival, or I was doing things with the college, or I was doing anything, I did not usually use Chinook. That being said, it is a tried and true hop that a lot of people know and a lot of people like. You're allowed to like it. A lot of people like Burger King. I fucking hate Burger King. And I'm not saying that Chinook is like the Burger King of the hop world, but what I'm saying is there can be things that are popular and people love that other people don't. Uh, Taco Bell, people love. Fuck Taco Bell. I love multinational, I really do. They make some great beers. And they're really close. They're a homer brewery for me because I can be there in 5 to 10 minutes. I've never had that before. I've never been able to have like an around the corner brewery that tries to be a bastion of place for everybody and makes a wide selection of beers. They do make good pale ales. This is arguably a good pale ale. It's just not something I want. It's too bitter for me. If I'm having a New England IPA or a New England pale ale, what I want is a lot more juiciness. Now there is juiciness to this, but the Chinook just adds that like bitter, almost resiny, chewed on the caffeine pill or chewed on an aspirin type of flavor right here. Medium bodied, nice fruity forefront, both grapefruit and orange. I'm not a fan of the end. And I don't have to be a friend of the end. Do I think it's a shitty gift? No. Do I think that it's shitty that everywhere I'm a fucking idiot. Do I think it's shitty that I'm an idiot? Yeah, because this isn't Schitt's Creek. The S just is fucked up, and it actually is just shitty. It's just a shitty gift. My eyesight was a shitty gift. Thanks, Mom. 6.75 out of 10 because there's nothing wrong with the beer. I just wouldn't buy this one again. Lots of beers from this brewery I would buy again. Not this one. And again, it's not saying that there's anything wrong with this beer because I know a lot of people think the higher the mark, the better the beer. For me, I look at whether or not it's something I would purchase again. And for me, I wouldn't purchase it again. But there's nothing wrong with it. Cheers. Bye-bye.